Okay, so after updating, after understanding on how to fetch different information about a table, let's try to see more options available in this panel. So the next option that you can see is this option. If you are going to click it, the moment you click it, it is going to give you more information, and these information are going to be editable, right? So we have a table name which is actor available in schema Sakila. Okay, then it gives you character set. That means if your system allowed UTF-8, then this table is going to be going to support it. But if your system does not allow that, then you can change the character set which is supported by your system. Okay, so from this drop down you can change the character set as well. At the same time, while changing it, you can add the comments. If you want to change the engine, then you can select the engine from here. Now these are some of the advanced SQL activities, so we may not be able to see in much detail like what is the impact of it, but I am showing you what are the options to do it. All right, now there are various columns in the table. Now in these columns there are options of defining various things on the different columns. Like if we are see if we can check this particular checkbox. So these are few checkbox which are available against each column. What you want to do with these checkbox, that is something can be controlled. So PK stands for primary key. The same thing you can see here as well for full form. So PK stands for primary key. That means whether actor ID is your primary key of the table or not. If you are going to uncheck it, it will become as a non-primary key. So if you want to make it primary, just click it, right? If you want to make something else as well as a primary key, you can click this checkbox. Now what is primary key, what is unique value and all, that is something topics of uh, SQL administration. So that is again we are going to discuss later. But if you know about these topics, so how to control these options without writing even a single SQL query is something I am explaining you. Okay, so if you want to make a key as a primary key, you need to just check it. Okay, similarly NN stands for not null. So whether this value is going to allow null value or not, if you are going to leave any field blank, whether it will be stored as this or it is going to need some value, that is something we can set from here. Then UQ stands for unique index. So unique index means if you are clicking it, so it does mean that this value is going to be unique. Unique means at one point of time it is a first name, so at one point of time the name will be unique. So in the entire table the name will be unique. That means if you have one entry with the first name as, let's say, Ram, then you would not be allowed to enter another record with the same name Ram in it. Okay, so first name, if you are making it as a unique, then Ram will be the only name will be available in one record. So every record will have unique name available, unique first name available in it if you are going to click add it as a unique. All right, similarly B stands for binary. Whether this field is a binary, that means it is going to allow true and false as an option or not. Then unsigned, then zero fill. That means if you are going to leave anything as a blank, so will it fill it by zero or not. Then auto increment. So auto increment, we have seen actor ID as an auto increment field, and in actor field when you try to enter a new record and leaving the actor ID field as a blank, then automatically it is taking as a next number in the actor ID field. Then G stands for generated. So these are the some of the options that you can control from this panel and directly set for the specific column. If you want to take the details from this column as well, you can check you can set the same thing from this column as well in detail. Along with that, it is kind of helping us to select the character set from this option. And the field length, if you want to change the field length, you can change the field length from here, even though it is already been defined. But many a time, let's say you have defined this first name as 20 character, and then later you realize that 20 character is not sufficient to write first name, you want to make it 40 character or 50 character, so you can directly change it to 50 character or something else from here. Now default is something is going to control the default value which is going to come up in the field, right? So what will be the default value in the field, that will be controlled by this option. We see default value in last update. So in the last update field, default value we have already set as current timestamp on update current timestamp, right? So if you are not going to give any value to this field, automatically it is going to take current timestamp, right? After setting or changing all these values, what you have to do, you have to click apply button from here. All right, so that is about columns tab from this section. We are going to look other tabs as well in the next discussion. Thank you.